Hello YouTube, it is December 4th, 2018, and we're here. Well, let's go ahead and get into the topic. Y'all already see what the topic is about, just written down below. It's been a moment since I've done one of these, honey. Y'all know we've been, on this channel, we've been a little bit more serious in content, I want to say. Like, I feel I've been out the loop on this channel. Like, I've been so heavily focused on my personal life, and I actually got a vlog with me coming up soon. That's another thing. I don't think I've did a real in-depth of what's going on in my life all of this year. So that's coming up soon. On top of my business channel that is thriving more and more by the day. If you're not subscribed to that, go ahead and subscribe to that. Located down below. But anyways, honey, Tumblr done banned the adult content, honey. Tumblr done shut y'all darn on semi-porn stars down. And I'm talking to my community now. Y'all know damn well nobody went looking at Tumblr for nothing else but the damn porn bitch. Who was looking at Tumblr for anything other than the darn on naughty pictures? Wait. Yes, Tumblr got some, non-adult content on there. But Tumblr got to the point where it just became known for the adult content. I mean, granted, you still got Pornhub and you got, all your adult websites where you can actually look at full length. But just for the pictures and the aesthetics and just the communication, it was pretty much, Tumblr became the Instagram version of, it became like a porn version of Instagram, where it's like you just wanted to see the pictures of regular, everyday people that wasn't necessarily adult entertainment stars. Versus with Pornhub, it's like they focus more so on the actual entertainments, the companies or whatever. This was more so everyday people without you having to be in a contract or nothing. Like, we got to see everyday people, Tiny Tim to darn on Safari, honey. But anyways, thanks to a certain somebody, they done shut the whole shit down. So I'm gonna leave some actual blogs from. I took the time to do my research on this. At first, I thought it was a joke. I was scrolling through Tumblr, and I done seen this motherfucker again. And we're gonna get on Rasheeda's ass in a moment. But anyways, I wanna say I got some of my information from TheVerge.com. They said that one of the main reasons they really put the hammer down on this because of child content on there. So obviously, yeah, we don't want to see nobody's child. But I think we also should blame the parents of this shit first. So the main child that I done seen up on there. Okay, sorry y'all, UPS was at my door. It threw me off for a second. But like I said, before we got interrupted, I want this darn gonna say, Rasheeda, your child is single-handedly responsible for darn on shutting darn on Pornhub down. Because it don't make no sense that at this point, I done seen your son. Now, I was scrolling, and right before I seen the ban, I done seen your son again in a third set of darn on pictures. And the reason why y'all ain't never heard me mention it, because at the time, her son is like, he just turned 18. I just Google searched it. He's born in the year 2000. So he turned 18 literally, I want to say 2 months ago. They say his birthday is October 4th, 2000. So he just turned, matter of fact, wait a minute, 2 months today exactly. So he is literally 18 years old and 2 months old. 18 years and 2 months old. I done seen his darn on naked pictures two previous times before, and I'm talking about two so totally different sets of pictures, and I immediately flagged them. Because I'm like, wait a minute, ain't that child just 16, 17 years old? And he's talking about full on posing. It wasn't just he got caught in the mirror or some shit. I'm talking about he's literally darn on got video showing his ass. And it's like, girl, honey, if you're going to be out here showing your little boy pussy or whatever, honey, I'm going to need you to get up. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Now, I don't want you to get this because this will burn you. especially on the private area. This will actually burn you. What you need for the shaft, and I'm going to do a whole video on my main channel, Diva Natural One, so you low-key follow on the low. Create you a different account and darn gonna follow me. You get you this V right here. This hair removal is the main hair removal that don't burn the male genitalia. This is the main one where you can leave on 10 minutes and you don't have to worry about no chemical burn. This one, even though it says it's for men, it will burn you. This one will actually burn you. This one won't. This one you put right on your thing for 10 minutes and darn gonna have you darn gonna clean this whistle since you now want to become an unofficial porn star. But I'm darn gonna take a darn gonna problem with your motherfucking ass wanting to be 16 years old. You the darn gonna daughter of Kirk and Rasheeda. Yeah, they ain't necessarily darn gonna P. Diddy and the late Miss Frost. I think that's her name. Rest in power to her. Your mama definitely ain't Candace Burris. But it's like, why would you darn gonna be up there knowing that we know who you are? And then knowing that you under 18 and people want to recognize you. And then it's like, okay, the first time you said the people might have hacked into your phone or whatever. And especially that was around the time that Living Fearless, honey, my boo thing with the fan, honey, she reported that one of your friends, because I don't think you got just one at this point, honey. One of your boo things, honey, the mama caught you in his phone and called herself confronting Rasheeda, trying to confront Rasheeda over the phone at the store, calling her place of business. So we heard that was the first time the scandal broke out with, you know, Rasheeda's naked son was with the darn pictures on the phone. But now, then we done seen a whole second round of pictures. Now the boy is out the question at this point. So you can't blame it on the boy at this point because you done took the pictures now the second go round. Now you're 17 years old. And once again, I'm scrolling the darn on Tumblr. I'm looking for Giovanni. I'm looking for Austin Ryle or whatever. And then look who shows up again. Hairy ass, fuzzy balls, skinny legs, and then darn on just pose with it. Once again, if you don't sneak in your mama's bathroom and get you some of this darn on V, I know she got some of that darn on V the way her legs be darn on smooth. Or if you want to darn on shave, make sure you get one of them nice darn on shavers, honey. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show you right here. Go ahead and get you one of these triple darn on blades right here. It darn on got darn on Tumblr shut the fuck down. And it's like, I don't see why darn on Rasheeda still letting this shit slide at this point. It's like you own darn on national TV. And your darn on son is darn on spreading it wide open. I would think I would feel some type of way that my pictures are spread wide open knowing who my parents are. I mean, granted, like I said, they ain't necessarily darn on Missy Elliott or whatever in Timberland. But damn, don't they make $25,000 per show? Don't you think that this was have some sort of backwards, especially with y'all being in Atlanta, the gay capital of the nation, and a lot of people on Tumblr use this as they side gigs for views and shit. A lot of people use this to promote their OnlyFans page, and you know, Tumblr gave them a little kickback money and all this, and here you single-handedly, the most well-known person, darn caused Tumblr to shut down. They say Tumblr shutting down on December 17th. That people are starting change.org petitions. I don't know why, because they already in the mindset that they want to change, throw it down. I think change.org is actually for more political stuff. I don't get when people use change.org for stuff like this, because it's like the company's going to do what they want to do regardless. If they want the darn gonna fail because they allowed Tumblr to become pretty much like the porn version of Instagram, and now they fixing to be lower than Google Plus, because it's like outside of porn content, yes, they do have other stuff and blogs and stuff, but pretty much Facebook is where it's at for the family and friend connections. Instagram is where it's at for the regular pictures. Pinterest is where it's at just to collect pictures and stuff in general. Nobody uses Google Plus, and it's like, but due to it being connected to Google, it will still carry more rating than Tumblr by itself. So I'm trying to figure out, what does Tumblr going to bring if the porn content is going to be gone? Because Tumblr has become like the porn version of Instagram. And I mean, if y'all think it's anything different to Tumblr that will warrant the hit, that they can still, sustain, please provide me some evidence of stuff that is done on Tumblr that people, partake in large numbers. Because when I think of Tumblr, I literally think of, the softer core version of porn, like porn with 1 X and not 3. Although you can find some, some 5-minute teaser clips of breededwall.com or whatever, but it ain't no full-on production like, the gay male twos and stuff of the world, or, Boys in Sweatpants that was created by Austin Wilde. Y'all know my favorite porn star is Austin Wilde. I'm just letting that out there. Austin Wilde, if you ever want to slide him a DMs, Carol's available. Since you can't darn on slide in my darn on Tumblr DM anymore, I give you my Instagram located down below. Because darn gone Miss Thane done shut down the darn on Tumblr with her hairy ass. Like I said, go up in there and get your mama's darn gone Veet. Get your mama's Veet and leave it on for 10 minutes. And then darn gone oil yourself with some darn gone almond oil. Make sure to calm down the epidermis. And then add 2 drops of darn on tea tree oil. Because your darn on ass is a little bit bumpy as well. Your darn on bumpy, narrow ass done shut down the darn on Tumblr. You ought to darn gonna be wanting to hide out in the damn house for now. Because you in the gay capital of the darn on nation. And you solely responsible, Kye Frost, for shutting down darn on Tumblr. I feel sorry for you, honey. Because you know the darn on trans women and the gays are gonna cuss your mama and dad the fuck out. And you 18 now too, they legally can put hands on you. See, before then, they couldn't kick your ass like that. But now, I feel sorry for you. You might want to stay in the house, baby. Because sure enough, they coming to kick your narrow behind the ass. Because you know you out of order. You out of damn order. And like I said, I know your mama don't make the most money in the world, but she should be making $25,000 per episode. And I know she get features on at least 8 out of 16. So it's like just with your mama alone, that's $200,000. Now I know that's pretty, regular middle range income considering, she got 4 kids and counting. I think she pregnant with baby number 5 at this point, or is it baby number 4? But then she supposed to got the 2 stores. Now, the here Unwind with Tasha K said, I don't know who reported it, but they said darn on Rasheeda's on food stamps using the peach card. I said that's a motherfucking lie. If that bitch is darn on food stamps, now I know technically with her income at $100,000, she could qualify for food stamps in Atlanta, Georgia. But bitch, she supposed to be making a minimum of $200,000. She married to darn on Kirk, so that's double the income. So I know just from darn on Love and Hip Hop alone. Let me turn my light down. They supposed to be bringing in no less than $400,000. And then Rasheeda, and darn gone, I know she can make at least $1,000 per club appearance. So just 20 walkthroughs in a club, that's additional $20,000. There's no way in the world she's on food stamps. But they said her ass is on food stamps and darn gone Medicaid. And I think I did get that information from Unwind with Tasha K. Now I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. If darn gone Rasheeda's on food stamps and on government assistance, honey, something ain't right in the motherfucking buttermilk. Because I know that bitch ain't getting darn gone paid that least amount of money. Something ain't right in the motherfucking buttermilk. Because it's like they wanted to darn gone get my girl, Miss Big Frida Cream Diva Best to Believer, bitch. They wanted to throw Big Frida in jail. And this is before Frida was known by Beyonce. So Frida was only known in Louisiana. And Frida, realistically wasn't bringing in that amount of money. So she deserved to actually been on Section 8 at the time. And they still wanted to give up the time, and I think she still had to do community service and all of that, and then they had the piss test and all this shit. Honey, I want the same thing done to darn on Rasheeda. I want the same motherfucking thing done to Rasheeda if it's found. I don't believe it though. But they say, Rasheeda, you out there on food stamps. You out here on darn gone WIC. Your darn gone children still use TRICARE or whatever that is a version of Medicaid. And you not even looking after your child up on here darn gone being a softcore porn star on the darn gone side. Because like I said, I darn gone scroll through, and you know it's bad when you're scrolling through Tumblr and you're not even searching for the person and they show up. Like with Austin Rowell and them, I searched for them. But it's like your son just popped up and ass out in the mirror and everything. And now he done single-handedly shut down darn gone thousands of people's side jobs. In the one nation where y'all are in the prime location where most of y'all darn gone people, you are single-handedly responsible for darn gone putting several people in the unemployment line in your city. Like I said, I feel bad for Miss Kye, honey. Because Miss Kye is sure enough going to get the blues from the girls in the next 13 days, honey. And the next 13 days, let me see what day that is. Oh, shit, and that's on a Monday, too. Honey, go ahead and record that and put it in on for Love and Hip Hop in advance. I know y'all record like 3-4 months in advance. So by the time the summertime comes, we'll be seeing the December clip of darn on Kye getting his ass kicked. I'm telling y'all, sure enough as I'm black, and sure enough as his ass is darn on hyperpigmented bump, needs some darn on tea tree oil, after he darn on apply this darn on beat, he's gonna get his ass kicked by one of them darn on twink boys. Them twink boys be making $1,000 to $2,000 per darn on clip on darn on Tumblr, and now you done shut down they motherfucking side hustle because your ass couldn't wait until you become 18 years old. You had to darn on show your hairy narrow ass at the darn on age of 16 and 17, and now you think you're grown. Now you're showing it, but you should have waited till you was grown in the first place. And now your ass done cause Tumblr to get shut down. Because my thing is this. Kye is the most well-known person that I know that is under 18. But then they said this ain't darn on Tumblr's first rodeo. But like I said, I got to put the blame on him because he's the most well-known. And this is the one that we can show enough link to as far as an open court. Everybody else, you have to guess their age. And then half the time, they are 21. They just look young. But this person, we actually know for a fact, was 16 and 17 years old. I'm a witness. I seen him firsthand. And like I said, Rasheeda, don't come over here to try to kick my ass. You need to kick Kirk ass on why your darn on income so darn on low, why your darn on Sunfield need to pull these stunts for the coin any damn way. Because this don't make no damn sense. And Rasheeda, Rasheeda, you better than this, honey. If you don't get that darn on pink studded darn on belt and that darn on presto and whoop your son's darn on narrow having ass, because I'm telling you, it might get so hot up in these streets for y'all. Y'all might have to darn on relocate to Texas. Ain't Mona supposed to be creating a Love and Hip Hop Texas? Y'all might have to go down there for a moment because, honey, I'm telling you, December 17th come around and a lot of these darn on low-key porn stars and OnlyFans darn on promoters is gonna lose out on their primary source of darn on advertising because you know Craigslist done been shut down. Craigslist, so that was already one hit towards the girls. Craigslist done shut down in April. Darn on Backpage for the trannies done shut down the year before. And now, here y'all done shut down Tumblr. And then I know some of y'all going to say, well, what about Grindr? What about Jack and all this? Honey, Jack, you can only darn on upload 3 pictures. And then they can't show any nudity. They can't showcase any darn on subjective text messages or anything like that. And then you're only allowed 2 darn on versions of private photos. And then you got to approve the person first. And then I think with a Grindr is even more restrictive. I think you only got 3 total pictures that you can use. And they don't allow any form of nudity. So it's like, even with the darn on the apps for the girls, honey, it ain't going to work. And then for the trans girls, they do have a trans app, but that darn on, it needs some darn on work, honey. Honey, it wouldn't, matter of fact, it wouldn't pay for me to know about website development or app creation. Because, honey, if I came out with an app right now, if it was somehow possible, and whoever creates this, I hope it's a fellow sister. I hope it's a fellow sister. Just give me my coin. I'm telling you. If you start, this video is probably going to get uploaded December the 6th or 7th. Because I got jury duty tomorrow. I'm going to try to get out of that. And I probably can because of my medical issues. If y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all know I've been suffering from my Crohn's disease, amongst other things, and I will talk about that in more detail afterwards. But yeah, I got jury duty tomorrow, so this video will probably be uploaded the 6th or 7th, which will give the girls about 10 to 11 days to get their shit together, which will give Miss Kye, honey, 11 days to convince their mama to go to darn on H-Town some damn well. Because I'm telling you, y'all gonna get y'all ass kicked by the darn on girls down in darn on Atlanta. You done fucked up the last bit of promotional opportunities for the LGBTQ community, Kye. Once again, Backpage gone, Craigslist gone, and now darn on Tumblr. That shit might as well be gone, because I'm telling you, once darn on Tumblr ban everything, they're going to be viewed less popular than darn on Google Plus at this point. Because like I said, regular pictures, you got Instagram for that. Social media connection and family, you got darn on Facebook for that. Politics and getting to tweet to people in real time, obviously you got Twitter for that. So where does Tumblr specialize in at this point? Child, they don't look good for Kye, honey. Only thing I can suggest now that you're 18, you better go ahead and darn on create you an OnlyFans account and promote it while you can. You got darn on, you got, like I said, this video will probably be uploaded on the 6th, so you got 11 days from the upload date of this video to get your darn on promotion in. Because like I said, you can't even promote shit on Jack. You can't promote shit on darn on Grindr. Craigslist is dead. Backpage is gone, honey. And then, like I said, Backpage is mostly for the trans, honey. You one of the girls, but you not one of the girls, honey. You ain't T.S. Madison, bitch. You one of the darn gone, the twink boys, honey. One of the twinks, once again, that needs to go ahead and get this V. Go ahead and put it on them darn on sacking balls. Like I said, this is the only hair removal that is safe for male genitalia. Go ahead and put this on your sacking balls, honey. Get you some darn on tea tree oil from Shea Moisture. But make sure you dilute it, because tea tree oil is a very potent darn on essential oil. You do 2 drops of tea tree oil. Once again, to get them bumps off your darn on narrow ass booty, get 2 drops of tea tree oil for about darn on a good 2 tablespoons of almond oil, and you be good. Since you're now darn on legal out here with your darn on 6.5 inch darn on cock, it's like, honey, you don't even got a long enough dick to be darn on showcasing off all here. Darn on showcasing darn on 6.5 inches on here. And then an unerected one for the girls too. It's like, girl, your darn on thing already looks small erected. You come up on here with a darn on shrimp cocktail darn on dick that's fuzzy with a hairy ass too. It's like, girl, bye. You doing too much. You ain't even been around the community long enough to know what is appropriate pictures to even put online. And I would say to go to the darn on the streets to learn the advice from it, but honey, now you got to stay off the streets, honey. You done pissed off the girls. Now I don't even know how you going to learn about your gay etiquette and stuff for, because the mama from your first friend done added you to your mama, was about to whoop your mama's ass in her own store, And now, you done shut off so many people's opportunities in Atlanta. I feel bad for you and your mama's safety. I really don't give a fuck about Kirk and his rolling darn on dick having ass. And that's just is what the fuck it is. I personally think your mama could do better. I don't know why she with Kirk at this point, because she darn on ain't ugly. She's a pretty bitch. Clear skin, natural long hair. And even before Love and Hip Hop, she looked a little bit more rough when she wasn't on Love and Hip Hop, but she still always had long hair and relatively clear skin. Her teeth wasn't always right, but it's like, hell, with everything else that she was offering, hell, she had natural talent. She had good skin, good hair, wholesome darn on southern qualities. I don't know why she couldn't nag a darn on basketball player at this point. Like, I think she darn on dating down by staying with Kirk, if you ask me. Especially with darn on Kirk being able to darn on dick every darn on woman around. This is what I don't understand about this darn on open relationship and threesome having shit. It's only good for the man. The woman can only do it if there's another woman in the picture. But when is we going to have the feminine version of Monique? I remember when Monique was the only woman that used to be able to get dick on the side in her relationship. She was the only one that actually facilitated the threesome in her darn own relationship. People think Sydney was the one that started that shit, but it was actually Monique that started that shit. But everybody else is like with Tiny, Honey, T.I. get to do whatever he want to do. Tiny can only darn on carpet munch with the girls. And darn on, it seems like Rasheeda's the same motherfucking way. Once again, and then like I said with Rasheeda, she's naturally beautiful. I don't know why she darn on settles for this shit. She look like she can nag any darn on major basketball player. 10, 20, 30 million dollars to the darn on game, honey. But boy, honey, darn on Miss Ride or Die chick want to darn on stay with the darn on low down, honey. Just a low down dirty dog. And yeah, I fucking said it. I said it about your darn on daddy Kye. I said it about your man Rasheeda. And I don't want you darn on sliding into my DMs to convince me anything different. I've had enough of y'all loving hip-hop motherfuckers sliding my DMs over the years trying to cuss me out. And in my Nene Leaks voice, I said what the fuck I said. That's just my honest critique on it. At least when I critique, I give constructive criticism. So, on that note, you need to darn on, if you come across this Rasheeda, what you need to do is just go to your bathroom and just hand your son this. And hand him a darn a cell phone to create his OnlyFans a darn gonna count. And darn gonna locate y'all ass back down to H-Town. Because like I said, it ain't gonna be safe for y'all in darn on Atlanta after next week.